Thank you, Mr. Chairman. Distinguished delegates, ladies and gentlemen, I am honored and privileged to present the country's statement on behalf of my president. First and foremost, allow me to convey to you warm and friendly greetings from His Excellency, Dr. John Pombe Joseph Magufuli, President of the United Republic of Tanzania, who due to pressing engagements at home could not attend this meeting. He reaffirms the commitment of Tanzania to the United Nations and wishes the 2017 Global Platform for Disaster Risk Reduction successful deliberations. I also, on behalf of my delegation, express sincere gratitude for excellent facilities made available to us and the kind hospitality accorded to us since our arrival in this beautiful Cancun city. My delegation commends the United Nations Office for Disaster Risk Reduction and the government of the United Mexican States for organizing and hosting this important meeting, the first meeting since the adoption of Sendai Framework for Disaster Risk Reduction for 2015-2030. Let me also say that our delegation associates itself to the Common African Position which we adopted yesterday. Mr. Chairman, the government of the United Republic of Tanzania, in collaboration with other stakeholders, has been taking efforts to deal with the mentioned vulnerabilities and enhance the resilience of our communities. The government effort to address the 7 global targets of Sendai Framework has been put in place. The current National 5-Year Development Plan for 2016-2021 elaborates the implementation of various measures to mainstreaming disaster risk reduction for resilience to address the global targets of the Sendai Framework for disaster risk reduction. Mr. Chairman, considerable progress has been made in the implementation of the Sendai Framework for disaster risk reduction in line with UNISDR 2017 terminology on disaster risk reduction and indicators for SFDRR, Program of Action for the Implementation of the SFDRR 2015-2030 in Africa, South African Development Community, Regional Disaster Preparedness and Response Strategy and Fund, and the East African Community Disaster Risk Reduction and Management Action Plan 2016-2018. Herewith, the disaster management regulations of 2016 has been developed. The National Disaster Management Policy of 2004 has been reviewed with the development of its implementation strategy to match the Sendai Framework. Comprehensive and quantitative risk assessment, mapping, and modeling of national and community resilience in some districts has been done. District emergency preparedness and response plans are now in place for some districts. Stations for monitoring flood, drought, wildfire hazards, agriculture, marine, coastal management services have been established. Multi-hazard early warning service along the coastline is on pilot, and sector-specific preparedness in response plans in health, agriculture, and food security, transport, communication, education, and infrastructure has been strengthened. Almost half of disasters we have experienced are related to weather extreme associated with climate change and vulnerability. Therefore, climate change is poised to undermine national efforts for disaster risk management. Increase in mortality, social and economic losses, destruction of physical infrastructure due to adverse impact of natural events are indeed of great concern to Tanzania as it strives to attain sustainable development. That's why we have made mainstreaming climate change adaptation in disaster risk reduction a national priority. Mr. Chairman, the government of the United Republic of Tanzania, under the leadership of His Excellency, Dr. John Pombe Joseph Magufuli, acknowledges and appreciates the efforts of the co-chairs, members of the Bureau, and the UNISDR Secretariat, under the leadership of His Excellency Robert Kleza, for tireless efforts in preparation of this important meeting. I assure this gathering of the United Republic of Tanzania continued support to our shared commitment in addressing the myriad of challenges facing the world due to disasters and their causative agents. Thank you for your kind attention. Asante sana.
Excellency Wilson Masilingi from the United Republic of Tanzania, thank you for your declaration.